to Daniel Summerall Productions. Before this video starts, I just want to let everyone know that all the voiceovers in this video will be coming from the left side of your ear speaker. I can't control this. I think that just happens to be a flaw in the setup I'm using to record. So, again, all voiceovers in this video, including this one, will be coming from the left ear speaker. Hi everybody, and welcome to this Daniel Summerall Productions call to Apple Accessibility. This video was shot over 4 parts, and all 4 parts will be heard in this video. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Let's start with part 1. Good Monday afternoon, YouTuberinos. Daniel Summerall here. And in this video, we're going to call Apple Accessibility mostly for an inquiry more so than a problem. I'm not necessarily having a problem. I just had a question that I wanted to ask of them. So I'm going to go and do that. And you guys are going to get to hear the answer on camera because I thought you might like it if I filmed it for y'all, particularly YouTube user Thomas and Savannah. I know you like when I film these calls. So, yeah, for you guys, I'll do it. Here we go.
This is Apple Accessibility Support. We help with features like VoiceOver, switch control, and voice control. For general tech support or help with billing or orders, press 1. For help with accessibility features, please stay on the line. Calls are recorded for evaluation to train personnel and improve contact center technologies. Thank you for contacting Apple Support. Please hold for an Apple advisor. Apple is happy to offer a choice of music while you wait. For a selection of modern popular music, press 1. For classical, 2. For jazz, 3. If you prefer to wait in silence, press 4. All Apple advisors are still busy. Please continue to hold for the next available advisor.
Save. Pretty.
Testing Apple Accessibility. My name is Sarah. Can I have your name?
Hi Sarah, Daniel, D-A-N-I-E-L. Last name is Semro, S-E-M-R-O. I'm doing well, Sarah. How about you? I mostly had a question more so than a problem. So, when I restart my Mac, it's kind of hard to tell how often it does this, but when I restart it, sometimes I get a dialog popping up that says, you restarted your computer because of a problem. Click report to see more detailed information. I'm safe to ignore that, right? That's not a life or death dialogue that I need to worry about, right? Or
Yes, that is the case. It's not necessarily life or death. However, generally, that will be happening for a reason. So we can definitely look into why that might be happening. If you would like, I'd be happy to see what we can do there.
yeah, can we take a look at that?
Yeah, let me just pull up really quick, and I'd be happy to see if there's any known issues or what might be causing it. Because generally, that might be something you see if an application was crashing or hitting an error and you had to reboot the system because of it. So if you're seeing it all the time, we should probably try to see why.
I just want to make sure it's not like, oh, you have to send this or such in for repair, because I mean that's gonna cost a lot of money. So
Well, it can be something that's happening when you are having a serious issue on your computer in itself. It's not a dire situation necessarily. It can be triggered by a lot of things.
I mean, my computer is old. My computer is older than dirt, so it's a late 2015 machine, and it's still doing well, surprisingly. So
I get it. I just finally had to upgrade from my 2013 MacBook Air that I really kept track with.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. A lot of the time when it comes up, I restarted it because it's just being sluggish. It's being sluggish and slow. Yes, I'm a voiceover user. Correct. Like I said, I've never been worried about it. I've been hitting ignore, but I just was like, you know what? Let's take a look at this and just make sure I'm doing the right thing. See, the weird thing is, it only does it like in certain scenarios. You know what I'm saying? It's not every time that the Mac reboots. That's that's the funny thing. It's like, it's just weird. Um, like, how do you mean? Because, like I said, it's hard to tell. Maybe once, twice. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't happen every reboot. Most reboots are fine. Apple about this Mac restart. The only time that I would force a restart, in other words, press and hold the power button, shut the computer down, and then press the power button and restart it manually, is if, for whatever reason, voice over speech had gone and I had no idea what I was doing. So that is the only time at which I would do that. Other Monterey. My Mac will not run Ventura, so yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. No, I get every security update you guys push out, so I mean, I'm very, very conscious of installing those. I'm like, oh, security update, better get it. Um, Not necessarily applications. The system just goes sluggish, like when I'm pressing commands. Sometimes I restart VoiceOver too, and that fixes it. But if VoiceOver gets really sluggish, that's when I go for the computer reboot, which seems to resolve it. I mean, it gets it back to itself. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Nope, you go ahead. I cut you off. all I was gonna say was I just have always thought that it was minor, so I didn't ever worry about it. But I just was like, okay, you know what? Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's see what's going on. I guess what matters is as long as I can use the Mac without freaking out. Yep. Every time I see an update, it gets installed. 12.6 or let me make sure I'm telling you right. 12.6.3. Yeah, I'm running the most recent build you guys just pushed out. So. My thought always too has been just because of the age of the Mac. I mean, it is a late 2015 model, so. Yeah, mine's an iMac, so I don't have to deal with battery issues, luckily. Oh goodness. Ouch. Yeah, those batteries can cost you a pretty penny. Yeah. Well, that's good. Sure. Okay, forget it. Now. Yeah. Right. That's me too. The only thing I really use my Mac for, other than doing some, music tasks with my phone, is YouTube videos. Yeah, so. I actually. Nope. You go ahead. I cut you off again. Go ahead. Yep, and then it tells me to click report. Yep. And I just was like, you know what? Okay. I've been ignoring it, but I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Well. Yep. Yes, indeed. Nope. Can I ask you a question? VoiceOver will run in safe mode, yes? So it'll be Fred. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of him or anything, but the first time I heard Fred, I always said he sounded like a grandpa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. my my favorite still is Good News because it sings everything.
Yeah, I was actually listening to that one yesterday. I was playing around.
Now, are you a voiceover user yourself, or are you fully sighted?
I am cited, but I've been in accessibility pilot teams for about
Wow.
7 years, so I do use it pretty regularly
hmm
for my job. I turn it on a lot and use it, but don't use it outside of work.
Outside of your outside of your job, though, you are fully sighted.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not trying to be weird. I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, you're not being weird at all. Yeah, I am full cited. We do have some advisors that are voiceover users. I don't know if any of them are left in accessibility, but for a while when I worked on campus campuses, we hired a group, our first group, to test out voiceover, working on our internal systems and everything. And so I know that there were some voiceover users out there. I just don't
Mm.
really know of accessibility anymore. So yeah.
Okay.
They're out there. We had a big group, and I know they hired a lot more after I started. So
Mm.
it was pretty cool to see like them doing voiceover work and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Just double checking a couple of things here because it is basically recommending maybe reinstalling EOS. We can. I don't know if the.
Can I ask a question again, quick? If we do the reinstall, is there a way to do the reinstall without losing my existing data?
Yes.
Okay.
So the good thing, I don't know if you've ever had to do it before. The good thing about it is your personal and user data is all stored on a separate part of the hard drive as the operating system. So when you do a reinstall of the macOS, it doesn't touch your data. Now, that being said, with technology, you can never account for any errors that could happen. So I would, of course, always recommend that you have backed up what you need before you do something like that, just to be safe and err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, the process itself doesn't erase any of your data. There is a way to do it where it erases your data when you're trying to view data. So when you just go into recovery mode and go into reinstall macOS,
It'll just do that process for you.
yeah, it doesn't mess with your data.
Well, I mean, shall we try that?
Yeah, we can definitely try that. The information I'm looking at is actually recommending that even before the trying to identify any hardware. Just out of curiosity, do you have any additional hardware connected to your Mac besides just keyboard, mouse, and
No, no. I don't even keep my mouse connected. See, because I'm totally blind. So, yeah. I mean, the only thing I really use is the keyboard. So, and the only time I connect the mouse is if I need sighted help to do something. But that's rare if ever because voiceover's been doing the job like a champ. So, yeah.
I mean, I guess the mouse I actually thought about that before I said it. I guess maybe trackpad, if you use like trackpad commander, could be more beneficial just because
Yeah. I mean, this is an iMac, so
yeah.
I don't necessarily have the ability to use a trackpad. Do y'all? Do you, I was gonna say, do y'all make USB trackpads?
Well, it's wireless, yeah. So Bluetooth.
Oh.
I haven't hardly ever used it. They give you one just for like testing purposes.
Mm.
So someone calls in and you're doing something on the trackpad, I can connect it pretty quickly.
Okay.
But it's handy to have, and if you do ever get one, you can set it up where a lot of the voiceover gestures that you use on an iPad or an iPhone will work on the trackpad on your Mac. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty nifty. So you could do like your one finger flick right, one finger double tap.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I don't know if you like that. A lot of people utilize that on the Mac.
Sure.
Genuinely, I think if it was me, I would probably rather do that just because it's a lot easier to flick around than it is to find a key on it. Unless you're used to, but I'm, I just type in, so I would probably.
I mean, I've been a keyboard and a braille user all my life until I got my first iPhone. So, I mean, I guess I'm more so used to the keyboard than I am having to navigate with a touchscreen. So, yeah. It's like it comes second nature to you, doesn't it? Yep. Yeah. Sure. Now, yeah. I'm on an older Mac still, so. But like I said, for the purposes for which I'm using it, it's serving me well. So. Yeah. Sure. Yes, it's a USB keyboard. Yeah, that's the way my Mac came, was USB keyboard. So, okay. So, should I do it via the About menu, or should I do it via press and hold the power?
So if you just do Apple and then go down to restart right from the Apple menu, you don't have to go into About. You could just keep navigating down and hit restart.
Hang on.
Login system dialog.
My Mac went to sleep on me.
Wi-Fi Monday. Daniel, enter password secure. Login Finder desktop.
Okay. So.
Menu bar Apple. Apple menu 10 items. About this Mac. Log out. Locks. Shut down. Restart ellipsis.
Okay.
Okay. So are you restarting it or shutting down?
I'm going to. Do you want me to restart or do you want me to shut down?
So here's the difference. I didn't know if you'd already clicked it. So if you're going to do a restart, as soon as the computer's coming up, we need to be holding down Command and R with them being continuously held until it goes in. So if you're able to quickly, as soon as you hit restart and confirm, then just go right to Command R and keep them down. As long as you're comfortable with doing that previously, that's fine. Otherwise, I would say shut down, whatever's easier for you.
This will be fine. So restart.
Okay. All right.
Reopen Windows when logging back in. Restart default button.
Now we may need to manually enable voiceover when it comes back up too, so you might not hear anything right away. So we're just going to have to kind of leave it down. I wish there was a better method. You don't get a lot of audible feedback once it goes into recovery.
I've got Command and R held down.
Okay, perfect. I take it you've got me on speakerphone?
Yes, you are on speaker so that I can have both hands free.
Yes, I was going to say that definitely makes this a little easier, so I should have mentioned that before.
You can hear me okay, right?
Yep.
Cool. Should I release the keys?
Let's keep them down, just because it doesn't always happen fast enough. It may just take a little bit.
Ah, okay.
And
well, I won't release the keys till you tell me.
We might have to start over.
I won't release the keys till you tell me when.
Okay. Now, in my experience, I've certainly seen this be a little...
Oh, voiceover just came on. Perfect.
Oh, you hear it?
Yep.
Language recovery assistant. Territory of recovery is lost in the background. And window content is empty. You are currently on a text element.
Okay,
Recovery.
the
Window.
old voice.
Restore.
Definitely Fred.
That's Fred.
Okay, so that's a good sign in terms of we probably made it to recovery mode.
Yep.
So give me just 1 second.
Sure.
We're going to. You should actually have a menu. Well, it depends what screen it brought you to. If you view right arrow, what are we hearing?
Restore from time machine.
Restore from time machine.
Okay, keep going.
If you have backup of your system, reinstall macOS Monterey icon image.
Reinstall.
Currently on an image.
Yes,
To begin
reinstall
interact via the
macOS
content.
Monterey, so VO space there.
Reinstall macOS Monterey. You are currently on it. Install a new copy of macOS Monterey. Reinstall.
Okay, let me see. The problem is.
Voiceover came on pretty
Not a
quick.
problem, but
I was
this
surprised.
article I use that has like information doesn't have like each screen you're getting, and I'm trying to be as descriptive as possible.
Yeah.
But it's not showing me. I'm trying to remember what this first screen is. If you view right arrow, what are we hearing?
Install a new copy of macOS
Install a new copy of macOS Monterey.
Okay, keep going.
Safari icon image. Safari. Browse Apple support to get help with your Mac.
Browse
You are
Apple
currently on
support.
Disk utility. Disk utility.
Disk
You are currently on a
utility.
text element. Repair or erase
Okay,
the disk
go
using
back to
disk.
where it says install a new copy of the Mac OS. Is that something we can
Disk
select with
drop
VO space?
install if you have backup of your system, install a new copy of
Everything is showing as an image, so
Okay. Oh, you know what it is? I remember. I'm sorry. So there's a continue button. So,
reinstall Mac.
So reinstall macOS is what we reinstall macOS is what we want, right?
Yeah, so we want that highlighted. So as long as you VO space on it, it should be highlighted.
Okay.
And try doing a VO shift up arrow to stop interacting, and a VO right arrow to a continue button.
Safari icon image. Reinstall macOS Monterey icon image. You are currently on an image. Continue button.
There we
You are
go.
currently
There we go. Hit continue.
I just did.
Okay.
window. Install macOS Monterey. Window.
Install macOS Monterey. Here we go.
Okay. There's probably going to be a few more options. If you just continue to VO right arrow, what is it saying?
To set up the installation of macOS Monterey, click continue. You are currently on a text.
To set up the installation of macOS Monterey, click continue.
Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and hit continue again.
Continue. In dialog, busy progress indicator. Loading installation information.
Loading
You are
installation
currently on progress
information.
indicator.
Okay.
And just to confirm again, you will not lose any data doing this?
Yes. Just to clarify, do you back up to the cloud or use Time Machine?
I have a Dropbox account, so I use Dropbox.
Okay, so is most of your stuff pretty much in that already?
Yeah.
Okay. Just in case, of course, I only say that because we like to double check that stuff in the event that something
Absolutely,
goes wrong,
absolutely.
but
That's fine.
Generally speaking, it shouldn't, and
Uh-huh.
this is not going to touch your user data.
Yep.
Okay, let me know if you get, it's going to be like a little wizard where you hit continue a few
macOS
times.
Monterey.
Just let me know if
You are
it's
currently
changes.
at
You may have
macOS
to view
image.
right arrow
You are
to
currently
check
at
it.
macOS image. macOS Monterey. To continue installing the software, you must agree to the terms of the software license agreement.
Okay, it's got
Agree
the...
and agree there.
Agree button. An alert dialog. Disagree but agree button. Continue dimmed button. You are currently on a button. This item is dimmed. macOS macOS. Select the disk where you want to install macOS. You are currently at grid. You are currently
Okay, so now it's saying select a disk where you want to install macOS.
Okay, you should have Macintosh HD there. Sometimes you need to actually like VO space to select it and then hit continue.
in grid. Macintosh HD data 200. Macintosh HD data. Macintosh HD.
Okay?
Okay, do you have a continue button?
Back button. Continue button.
Yes, I do.
You are currently on a
Okay, go
button.
ahead and hit it.
Cancel. Cancel button. 82%. Macintosh HD data. Select disk type macOS image. macOS Monterey will be installed on the disk. Select Macintosh. 82%. Cancel button. 82% progress.
Alright, it's just a progress indicator now.
On the progress indicator.
Okay.
Macintosh.
So it does take a little bit typically for this whole process.
Okay.
It sounds like sometimes it'll come up and need like your user password before it will allow you to continue, but it sounds like it's not if it's already giving you like progress.
It's at 82% according to this.
Okay, yeah. So just about that is you probably will have more than one progress bar.
Okay.
It does vary in time, but it usually takes around 15 minutes or so, give or take, just depending.
Okay.
Let's make sure that we're moving along. Just let me know if that updates here in a moment.
83% progress. Macintosh.
83. We're moving along.
Okay.
So now what is it doing during this process? Is it installing? Or what's it doing?
Yeah, so it's downloading and just getting there's like preparation. I believe there's the download stage, and then there's the actual installation stage itself.
Okay. Okay.
It will have to reboot during the process on its own. It does it all on its own.
Okay.
Like once it's going, once you get to this point, you shouldn't have to do anything.
Okay.
Other than let it do its thing, and then it comes back up and you just log into your user like you normally would.
Okay. And then, of course, at the logon screen, it'll be Alex coming back talking, right?
Yeah, it should be, because you're not losing any of your user
Messages.
data, so it
Now.
should be whatever
Liz
one you
Sunrow.
already have
Phone.
set up and
Thanks.
preferences.
Sorry. Forgot to send.
Okay.
And I'm updating the notes here just based off of what we were doing. That way, if we do need to pick back up, you'll have a case on file.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. 85%. Macintosh.
85. We're moving along. Yay. That's a good sign. We're moving.
Yeah, it's doing its thing. It's usually, I would say, normally this goes just perfectly, but...
So after this progress indicator I've got now, what happens next?
So, I don't know what each specific progress indicator is offhand, but it goes
Okay.
through several of those until it finally just restarts,
Okay.
and it'll give you like a message indicating, that you're able to log in. It essentially just takes you back to the login screen.
Okay. That's
So
good.
if you were trying to erase the computer,
What?
let's say you wanted to get rid of it and you're giving it away to somebody.
Yeah.
If you came in here, there's a disk utility. You read off to me earlier. One of the first options is disk utility. That's where you can go.
That's where we would go to
your
erase.
disk.
That's where we would go to erase the Mac.
Right. So you could go in there and erase your data, your user data, and then do this reinstall, and that's what would wipe it clean. So if you're actually trying to get rid of the data, it's just an extra step, but the same process.
Yeah. But
So in the newer ones, there are some now with the different processors, which you can actually do it through settings now.
oh,
But just speaking in terms of when you're going into recovery mode to do it.
sure. So this method that I'm doing should not delete my user data. Yes.
Correct, yes. Absolutely not. We're not deleting your data.
Got it.
I was just letting you know while we're in here.
All it's doing is reinstalling the OS itself.
What is that?
All it's
Yeah,
doing is
we're just
reinstalling the OS from scratch.
And it's stored on a separate part of the hard drive than the user data is, so it doesn't touch it. Your user data is still sitting there.
Got it. And obviously then you never want to reboot the computer by yourself while it's doing this, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. You would likely then end up with one of those error messages that indicate that there's no operating system installed.
Yeah.
And then, of course, whether or not your user data is safe would be a question to determine, right? Because
Sure.
you wouldn't want to disrupt the process.
Yeah. But yeah, the point is, with this process, the user data is not touched at all.
Correct, yeah.
That's nice. I like that. I like that they have a
Yeah.
process where you don't actually wipe your data.
Right, because when I first came to Apple, I
Ah.
worked in tech support for a lot of other companies, but everything's so focused on Windows. In my own experience, I had always had Windows computers, and so I was just like so used to like when you wipe out everything, you have to have everything backed up because you're killing everything. But the good thing
87%
is
right
that
SSD.
you don't have to worry about that here.
Yeah. We're at 87, by the way.
Okay.
So, now, I know you probably answered this before, but I'm going to ask again. Now when this system reboots on its own, do I have to set up anything, or will I go straight back to login?
No, it should just take you back to the login.
Got it.
I don't believe, I'm trying to make sure you're like thinking, I don't think, sometimes when you update, you have those little questions that you have to set up certain features. I don't think it should give you something like that on the reinstall.
Okay. I mean, if it does, whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I apologize too. I just was off on leave for a couple months too, so I'm having to like think back like to the last time I did it. It has been a little bit, but
Yeah.
I don't think you actually do have to go through any of those on this.
Okay.
87% Macintosh 8.
We're sitting at a solid
It's one of
87.
those things where it takes some time. It's definitely working though. Like it's not like we haven't encountered if it was gonna fail because of like something with the connection or usually anything like that typically happens by now. So I just wanted to make sure that it was in autopilot in a sense.
Yeah.
So it should be going through.
Okay.
What I can do is I'm happy to shoot you an email from the case. That way, if anything comes up or you have any follow-up questions, you are welcome to reach out to me on this case if that would work for you. So you can just let it do its thing since it is going to take a little bit.
What is can you send me the case number, actually, in case I need to call back?
Absolutely. That's in the subject of the email that
Okay.
I'm sending.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
That's perfect.
Okay.
And-
Yeah, and of course, the accessibility line is 24/7, so any of us here will be able to see this case and pick back up. But if you'd like, you're welcome to shoot me an email here for 4.5 more hours, and I'd be happy to. Or actually, sorry, today I'm working till 4, so I'm here for 3 more hours.
Yep.
And I'd be happy to give you a call if anything comes up. So that's also an option as well. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Let me know if you get it. I just sent the email. If you can, do you have your mail on another device?
Yes. Let me check. Hang on one second.
Sure.
Let's see. And my mail's being a little slow. Hang on.
No worries. While you're pulling that up, another thing I wanted to mention is if it does come up again, the options on the little dialogue should say ignore or report.
Yep.
And I think if you click report, that it might give you some information if you want to try to navigate through it or take a screenshot or something. Maybe we can try to get some more detail from it. Ultimately, if you really wanted to, we would be able to pull the logs. We would just want a timestamp of when you got the error message, and we could try to bring it to engineering to see if they know what specifically is triggering that.
Well, let's see what happens after this reinstall, and I'll make a note if it comes up again.
Yeah, absolutely. Just thinking ahead, just in case. Hopefully, you don't even have to worry about it. I hope this reinstall takes care of it, but we can certainly continue down that route if need be.
Sounds good.
Okay, and you got the email?
Not yet. I'm restarting mail, and then I'm gonna check again.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second.
Sure.
Will I get a message then that the computer is rebooting when that time comes?
It should, it may not tell you, I mean, there's going to be...
Yes, I received the email.
I'm sorry?
I just got the email.
Okay, perfect. So there may not be something, like VoiceOver may not hit the dialogue that says it's restarting, because it just kind of goes from like this black screen with a little bar to a reboot. So VoiceOver may not announce it, but you will hear like the login stuff. So periodically just try, if you just haven't heard anything, try doing like a VO right arrow just to see, you know, where we're at with it. You can get something from VoiceOver that way. And when you start hearing the login screen, then you know you're good.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I hope this helps. Reach out if you need me, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You as well. Take care.
Thank you. You as well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Whew. Let's see what happens.
91% drop Macintosh HD.
81%. Good. We're moving along. That's what we like. Isn't it, Hale? That's what we like. What do you think, hon? Should I leave the camera rolling for the rest of this process? So that they can see what the whole process looks like?
92% drop Macintosh HD.
2%. Yippee! I wanted actually to do a reinstall, but I didn't want to do that without Apple's instructions. So the fact that I got Apple's instruction is a good thing. Yes, you are.
92% drop Macintosh HD.
App icon. Stop. Info. 0 hours. 49 minutes. Info. Stop. Button.
Yes.
Stop.
Let me see this install succeed, and then we can absolutely try one. How's that? So I don't know if you got the same impression from listening, Hale, but the impression I got is it is not a dire, necessary situation. Serious. I mean, it's not preventing me from using the Mac, which is what I want.
Select disk icon image. Macintosh 93%. Macintosh
93%. Yippee-ki-yay. How about this, guys? You guys are gonna get to see the whole process till I get back to the login screen. Because I'm good like that, and I want you guys to hear it. So, yeah. Did you like my remark that Fred sounds like a freaking grandpa? He sounds like a grandpa who's had about 3 beers in one night.
94% Macintosh
84%. Good gumdrops. Good gumdrops. Yippee!
drop Macintosh HD.
At least I'm telling my parents right, though, that it's not a dire thing. That's what I really want. Boy.
Stop.
94% Macintosh 8.
Stop.
94% Macintosh HD data. Select disk name. You are currently on a text element.
Do, do, do.
95% progress in the Macintosh HD.
95%. Yay.
Macintosh
6. Yes. Oh, Sarah's a hoot and a half, I swear. Oh, she's funny.
Don't stop.
96% Macintosh 8. Macintosh HD data. Select disk name. You are currently on a text element. Macintosh HD.
Yes, you guys, as you can see, I'm very anxious to get this set. Wow. For
96% from Macintosh HD. %, right, Macintosh HD.
97%. Good. We are moving along. That's what we want. That is what we want. What I will probably do, you guys, is end the video after the computer reboots, because y'all don't need to see my password. So, yeah.
97% Macintosh HD.
But I will let the install run here on camera so you can hear it. Because I know many of y'all may be geeks like I am.
98% Macintosh HD.
98%. Yeah, this is almost done.
Macintosh HD.
It's going a little slow yet, but it's doing it.
98% Macintosh HD. 98% progress. Macintosh HD. %, bright Macintosh HD.
99%, we are almost done.
%, progress at Macintosh HD. 100% Macintosh HD.
100%, yay.
%, progress at Macintosh HD. 100% cancel button. Cancel button. 100% progress indicator. You are currently on a progress indicator. Macintosh 8, 100% progress. Macintosh 100% progress indicator. You are currently on a progress indicator. Macintosh 8, 100% progress indicator. You are currently on a progress indicator. Macintosh HD, 100% progress indicator. You are currently on a progress indicator.
Like she said, VoiceOver might or might not read the dialogue saying that the computer is restarting, so we'll have to see.
Macintosh 8, 100% progress indicator. Cancel button. You are currently on a 100 cancel button. Cancel 100. Cancel button. You are currently on a button. To click this button, press Control Option Space.
Press Control Option Space.
%, progress.
Alright, you guys, I'm gonna end this now, actually, because it's gonna be at 100% probably for a minute or so, so I'm not gonna make you guys wait through that, but
App icon. Stop.
I will
Button.
come back and
Stop.
tell you what happens. So, Y'all take care, and thanks for watching. Part 2. Alright, you guys, we're back. The computer just rebooted. I'll let you see going back to the logon screen. I'm not going to show the login process, but I'll let you hear what the Mac does as it reboots. Here.
Now install OS 10 Windows 10%. macOS up. Apple logo. 10%. Right. About 29 minutes remaining. About 29. 10%. Apple logo.
Okay, we are in the installation stage now. Looks like the Mac rebooted and it just came up with the installer.
%. Progress at Apple logo.
For having 29 minutes remaining, it's moving along. I'm surprised.
31%. Apple logo.
Moving slowly, granted, but it's moving along, which is what we want.
31%. About 29 minutes. About 31%. Apple logo.
It was at 10, now it just jumped up to 31. Let's see where it goes next. But everything's good so far.
32%. Apple logo.
Rocketing along, it is. That's good. What matters is we're making progress, so. Oh. Excuse.
%. Apple logo.
Yay. Sheesh. It jumped from 10, that's funny.
34%. Apple logo.
34%. Yay. Working our way through the installation here. Shooby-dooby-doo.
34%. Apple logo.
And if this does wipe my data, so what? I don't really care. I mean, Sarah said it's not supposed to, but if it does, okay. Whatevs.
35%. Apple logo.
Good. Good. I still find it funny that VoiceOver reads the Apple logo. That VoiceOver can tell that there's an Apple logo on screen. It doesn't even say image or anything, it just says Apple logo.
%. Apple logo.
36, we're moving on.
%. Apple logo.
Okay, 38%.
Apple logo. 38%. Apple logo.
And like they said in the last video, guys, if you're doing this part of the process, do not reboot the computer. Do not. It will reboot on its own. Just let it do its thing.
39%. Apple logo.
Because otherwise you will get an error that says there's no operating system installed. And yeah, that'll be a doozy. You didn't hear it, you guys, but Haley just said, then you're screwed. And you are. So... Yeah, long story short, you guys don't do it.
41%. Apple
41.
logo.
Cool. Yeah. Then you'll have a repeat of Welcome to Vic, but it'll be on your Mac. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out.
And then it just reset and shut off, and I was like, why is it doing that? That's weird. Daniels didn't do this. Okay, whatever. And then I turned it on again.
Welcome to
And then it shut off again, and I think I may have tried to turn it off and on and off and on a few times. And each time it did that, and in my head I'm going, oh no, what did I just do? Oh my god, panic attack, and it's 7:30 in the morning on a Monday. And my mom's getting ready for work, and I yelled, Mom, I need to call HumanWare! I think I just broke my stream!
I did a whole video talking about it.
42%.
What'd you say,
Apple
Hal?
logo.
They can find it on my channel. I didn't do it that long ago. It was like January of last year, or August of last year, I think. I know.
43%.
That's
Apple
the
logo.
point. I didn't do it that long ago. They can look. I may even include it in this video. At least a portion of it.
%. Apple logo. 44%. Apple logo.
44%. It's in. I'm guessing it's doing the install now.
45%. Apple logo.
45%. What is? My Mac? I was gonna say, it's taking its time. Babe, we're on camera, cool it. Sorry about that, guys. I'll cut that.
%. Apple logo.
47, yay! Okay, cool it, we're on camera. Good. You can get as excited as you want once I turn off the camera. But I figured I would shoot the install process so that people could hear it.
%. Apple logo.
Okay, shh, we're on camera. I'm trying to make sure this install gets done before my dad gets home, because I'm not going to want to go into explaining. .
50%.
Halfway through the
Apple
install, yay.
logo. 51%. About 20 minutes remaining. About 20 minutes. 51%. Apple logo.
Honestly, you guys, it's running just like it would when you're updating the OS. This is the same screen you get during an update. Except all we're doing here is doing a complete reinstall of the OS. So. Which wasn't necessarily necessary, but they did recommend I try it, so we're just doing it. And unlike certain people's perspective, or at least unlike what I've been told before, you don't need sighted help to do this process. VoiceOver will read it to you.
52%. Apple logo. Apple logo.
Maybe it was that you needed sighted help in the process before, but you don't now.
54%.
54,
Apple logo.
yay! I'm glad I did this as a two-part video. I can edit it together.
54%. Apple logo.
It's going a little slow, but it's moving along, like I said.
%. Apple logo.
So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna say it again. Don't reboot the computer if you're in the middle of this process. Unless you wanna... Welcome to Mac...
56%. Apple logo.
I don't even think VoiceOver will run in that stage. Because there's no operating system installed. So, yeah. Yeah, you guys, don't do it.
57%. Apple logo. 57%. Try Apple logo.
Wow. Excuse me.
%. Apple logo. 59%. Apple logo. 59%. Apple logo.
Apple logo. 59.
Ahem. 60%. Apple logo.
60. Yay. We are over halfway done. So, yeah. And like I said, if people ever tell you guys that VoiceOver will not read this process, it's not true, and you can see it here. It is reading it just fine. So, yeah.
62%. Apple logo.
Now, granted, if you're not familiar with VoiceOver, I could see people saying that, but generally the VoiceOver will read this process.
%62% Apple logo.
62. Yay.
Info 0 hours 14 minutes. Stop button.
This is gonna be a little.
Apple logo. 63%
63.
Apple logo.
Cool. 63, 63, 60, 60, 63, 63, 63, 63. And weird.
64%
64.
Apple logo.
Why am I randomly singing? I'm weird. Don't you hate it when a phone call comes in unexpectedly? Well, it did for me, and so we had to kind of quickly start part 3. We're back, you guys. Take 3. Okay, I guess this will be 3 files to edit into one.
Apple logo. 66% Apple logo.
66. Yay. Sneezes. Bless you. The mic won't hear that because you're on my Bluetooth headphones.
%67% Apple logo.
Alright.
68% Apple logo. 69% Apple logo.
As soon as this is done, I'm going to get right to post-production on this video, because this is going to be a bit of editing. Okay, shh, I'm on camera.
70% drop Apple logo.
70%.
70% drop Apple logo.
Shooby-dooby-doo.
%71% Apple logo.
It's going along, guys, going along. And I know I've said this a lot in this video, but this bears repeating. Do not try to reboot the machine by yourself doing this, because you will get a message on screen that there is no operating system installed, and you will need sighted help to get back into disk utility and get this install process back underway.
72% Apple logo.
I don't even want to try it. I mean, don't do it, you guys. That's the best advice. What's up? I mean, if I were not using this Mac for a purpose,
73%
I would
Apple
say, okay,
logo.
let's try it, and I'll show you what happens, but I'm not even going to try it, because, as you guys know, if you watch my channel, this is my editor, so this thing better be in good working order.
%74% Apple logo.
74. And ultimately, you guys, by the end of this process too, for voiceover users, you'll be back with Alex. You're only with Fred for the first part of this process. Once the OS gets installed and back up and running, you'll be back with Alex. So, don't worry about that. I know not everyone likes Fred, but I kind of understand why they go with Fred versus trying to get Alex to run when he's not even installed. So, once it reinstalls,
76%. Apple
we're
logo.
over 3/4 of the process, so yay. It's coming along. And coming along fine. Good. Goody gumdrops, 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 gumdrops.
77%. Apple logo. 78%. Progress. Apple logo.
I'm just gonna say again, I still find it funny that VoiceOver reads the Apple logo. And that it knows it's an Apple logo. That's kind of hilarious.
78%. Progress at about 9 minutes remaining. You are currently on a text header. About 8 minutes remaining. About 8 minutes. 79%.
Whoa, that was a jump.
About 8 minutes remaining. 79%. Progress indicator. You are currently on a progress indicator. About 8 minutes remaining. 80%. Progress.
80. Almost done.
About 8 minutes remain. 80%.
And it looks like then you will have to reselect your language. But maybe you won't. I don't know. It looked like you did, but that was before the install actually started.
About 8 minutes remaining.
So
about 8 minutes. 80%. Progress.
Maybe you don't.
About 8 minutes remaining.
I'll be able to tell you that once this update, or once this install finishes. I'll be able to tell you whether you have to reselect your language or not, or whether that box just popped up before the installation actually began.
82%. About 7 minutes remaining.
7 minutes remaining. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Alright. Rocketing along, guys.
82%. Apple logo.
82%. That's good. That is a good sign. And you guys, you saw this during the download in the first part of the video. It may sit at 100% for some time. I'm assuming that's normal. And don't worry about it. It'll reboot when it's ready. But until it does, just
83%.
don't
Apple logo.
reboot it yourself. That's the important part. Do not reboot it yourself. Because, yeah, we don't want that happening. I don't want to be responsible if you guys break your Mac because of this video. I'm not out to do that, you guys. I'm not out to...
84%. Apple logo.
I'm not out to teach you how to break a Mac. I'm teaching you how the reinstall works with VoiceOver running in case anyone ever needs to do a reinstall. Whether you're sighted or blind, you can use this as a guide. If the sighted teachers watching will do great. I'm sorry I'm not able to show the screen, but the most important part I'm trying to show you is what VoiceOver Siren does during this install.
$85%.
85%,
Apple logo.
yeah, almost done.
About 6 minutes remaining.
6 minutes remaining.
Your Apple logo. About 6 minutes remaining. You are currently on a text element. 86%. Apple logo.
6. And obviously during this part of the process, there's no cancel button because you're not supposed to cancel this. Yeah, that'll put you in really deep doo-doo.
87%. Apple logo.
Seems to be moving along. That is a good thing. And as I iterated to the Apple accessibility rep when I was talking to her in the first part of the video, I mostly only restart if the app, if VoiceOver or the system itself has gone sluggish.
%. Apple logo.
88%. Yes. Yes.
89%. Progress in Apple logo.
See, it's getting a little sluggish, but I think it's because the OS is still installing. This is a long process, you guys, as you can see, so it's taking 3 files to get through the whole process. Because Haley interrupted the second one, you goof.
90%. Apple logo.
Yes. 90%. We are moving along, guys. Moving along. We are almost done with this install. And then I will tell you what happens next. I will tell you and I will show you what happens next. I am going to end the video, though, when I get back to the login screen, like I said, because y'all don't need to hear or see my password. But I will show you the
91%.
I will show you what happens once you reboot after the operating system fully reinstalls. As you can tell, we are almost done, 91%.
92%. Apple logo.
Now I'm expecting that it'll probably sit at 100 for another minute or so. I don't know, we'll have to see. Maybe it'll do 100 and then immediately reboot. I don't know.
92%. Apple logo.
I actually have never done a reinstall. Usually what I do when I need to reinstall is I do an erase and then I do a reinstall from there. This is the first time I've just done a reinstall without erasing data in the process.
93%. Apple logo.
93%, we are almost done. Ta-da-da.
94%. Apple logo.
And yes, to those of you that hate Fred, I'm sorry, but right now that's who you're stuck with. Through this part of the process. So, but like I said, once the operating system fully reinstalls and the computer reboots, you should be back with Alex. Because that's what it defaults to.
95%.
I don't, trust me, I don't like that they give you Fred, but it's better than not having a screen reader running during this install. I'd rather have Fred than have to fully rely on sighted help to do this. So the fact that I don't is a very good thing, because I have enough geekdom to understand what the heck this is that I'm doing. So yeah.
96%. Apple logo.
And I will warn you, if you don't have a lot of geekdom as I don't, or as I do, then obviously don't try this. But if you want to try this along with this video, absolutely go ahead, because I'm taking you through the whole process. So
97%. Apple logo.
97. So you will soon see what happens once this gets to 100. What I'm guessing will happen is the system will reboot, And then hopefully, by the time it reboots, VoiceOver should come back on and Alex should be talking.
98%. Apple logo.
At least that's what happens when you do a system update. I'm not sure what happens when you do a system reinstall. This is a reinstall, so it may be different than I'm used to. We'll have to see.
99%. Apple logo.
99%, this is almost done.
99%. Apple logo.
99.
99%. Progress indicator. You are currently on a progress indicator.
Of course. We have 1 more percent to go. We'll see what happens here. This really isn't a terrible process. I mean,
Apple logo. 100%. Progress indicator. You are currently on a
100%.
progress indicator.
alright. I am guessing now that after a few minutes here, the computer once again will reboot. Again, do not touch the computer. I mean, you can navigate, but don't try to force it to reboot by yourself. Don't do it.
Apple logo. 100. Less than a minute remaining. You are currently less than a minute. 100%.
Less than a minute remaining, it says. Cool.
Less than a minute remaining. 100. Apple logo.
This is getting exciting, y'all. This is the fun part.
Less than a minute remaining. You are currently on a text element.
I mean, I do. The one thing I will say, I wish that you were able to
100.
turn up,
Less than a minute remaining.
to
You are
turn up your
currently on a
system
text
volume,
element.
so that if you're wanting to hear what VoiceOver is saying clearly, you could. But that ability, of course, will come back when we get back to the setup screen and to the logon screen. So,
100. Apple logo.
we shall see what happens.
100. Less than a minute remaining. You are currently on a text element.
I will say, and I'm not saying anything against my dad at all, but I'm gonna tell you that I think I have more patience for this than my dad would if he had to do the process. I was saying that mostly for the YouTuberinos, but yes, he knows a little about tech, but I think I'm the techie one in the family. I would have to say I'm the most techie out of all of us, so I think
100%.
I think he would have less patience for this than I do, for sure. Like I said, Dad, no offense to you, I love you. But I think, quite frankly, I would have a lot more patience for this than he would. Although he has had to help me. The first time I had to erase this Mac one time, and I didn't know if VoiceOver would read, so I did have him sitting next to me in case. But I had to do something in Disk Utility, actually. I don't think it was erased. I don't remember what it
Less
was.
than a minute remaining. Less than a minute. 100.
But I did have to have sighted help for a time. But then VoiceOver came back and everything was cool. So, yes, but
Apple logo.
Still saying Apple logo 100%. So we shall see what happens. And you may or may not have to select your language, like I said. Maybe that only came up for me as the install was restarting. I'm not too sure, but we shall see
100%
what happens. I will tell you what happens, so. And again, guys, I'm going to end this for now because it's going to be at 100% for a minute. I'm not going to make you wait through that.
Info.
I will come back
Dimmed.
with the next
Stop.
process. So it'll
Button.
be 4 files.
Stop.
Probably. All right, hang on. And part 4. All right, y'all, we got VoiceOver back up and running. I will take you through the next steps now.
Back button. Table. Select your country or region. Table. Row 1 of 257. United States. Selected. You are currently back
United
button.
States, I
Continue
select what we
button.
want.
You are currently on a button.
Continue. VO space.
New written and spoken languages. You are currently on it. The following languages are commonly used in your You can set up your. You are currently on a text element. Globe image. The following languages are commonly used in your region. You can set up your Mac to use these settings or customize them individually. You are currently on a text globe image. Preferred languages. English, US. Keyboard image. Input sources. US. Microphone image. Dictation. English, United States. Customize settings button. Back button. Continue button. Setup assistant is not responding.
Face is not responding.
Accessibility. You are currently on a text element. Not now button. Back button. Cognitive button. Scroll area 5i. Accessibility features adapt your vision button. You are currently on a button. Vision. VoiceOver. You are currently on it. VoiceOver provide spoken. VoiceOver on. A menu image. Turn on VoiceOver. Check back button. Continue button. Vision. You are currently on continue button. Vision. Continue vision. Continue vision. Continue vision. Continue vision. Continue vision. Appearance. You continue vision. Reduce motion. Continue back button. Continue button. Back button. Other network options button. Select Wi-Fi network. Table. No selection. In table. You are currently on a tech. Washer. Samsung. LG underscore up. LG under washer. ABC 3. Arlo. ATT. What? ATT. Bell 5. Brown. Dial-up plus. Direct. FBI. Hawkeye underscore 22. You are currently on a tech. Out of table. Other network options. Back. But continue. But table. Row 18 of no row selected. You are current. Other network options. But table. Select your Wi-Fi net table. Other back. Continue button. In alert dialog. Go back. But some services require an internet connection. Go back button. Table. In table. Direct 1 HP NV 4000. Direct -6. Direct FBI. Hawkeye underscore 22. Out of table. Other network option. Back. Continue. Table. Row 18 of 32. Hawkeye select your Wi-Fi. Select your tape. Password. Password. Secure edit tech.
Oh, that's why.
Record video. Record video.
Incorrect password. Image. Other network options. Back. But continue. But table. Row 17 of 33. Hawkeye underscore 22. Lock image. Wi-Fi icon with full strength. Image selected. You are currently on a tip password. Your 15 characters. Incorrect password. Busy. Back. Dim button. You are currently on a button. This item is dim. Busy. Progressing. Incorrect password. Image. End of scroll area. You are currently. Data and privacy. You are currently on a text. This icon appears when. Learn more. Back. But continue. Button. Set. Migration assistant. You are if you had how from a Mac, from a Windows PC, not now button. Back button. Continue, back, not now button. Sign in with your Apple ID. You are signed into Apple ID. Email edit text, blank. Email D-A-N-I-E-L. Daniel, period, S-E-N-O-O. Daniel got G-M-A-I-L-C-O-N. Create new Apple ID button. You are currently on. Forgot Apple ID or password?
On your own, here I come.
Alright. Thanks for the warning.
Screen curtain off. Screen speech off.
Use different. This Mac will set up later. Back but continue button. Required secure edit text. End of scroll area. This Mac will set up left back. Continue button. Blank. Pin entry field 1 of 6. You are currently on the text element.
Oh, boy, it's cold out there, Bubba.
Blank 4 blank 6 8 blank. Pin entry field 6 of 6. You are currently on it 5. Loading. You are currently on a text element. Heading level 2 terms and conditions. End of content agree. Dim button. Cancel. Content information. I have read and agreed to the iCloud terms and conditions. I have read and agreed to the iCloud check. I have read and a copy of these terms and conditions is available. End of content end of agree button. I have 5. Pin entry field 6 of 6. Dim. You are currently on a text element. Didn't get a verification code. Dim button. You are currently on a button. This item is dim. Create a computer account. You are current. Fill out the full name. 3 items. Password requirements. No available. Enter a password that is 4 characters. No password requirements. You are currently on the text element. Enter a password that is 4. Verify. Secure edit text password new. Daniel Sandro. Contents password new password. Secure edit text. Verify password verify. Password hint optional. Edit text. You are currently on a text. Allow an Apple ID to reset this deleting scroll. Continue button. Back. Dim. But creating your account. You are currently on a text element.
Well guys, that's it for this Daniel Summerall Productions video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, be sure to give a like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching everyone. See you in the next video. Bye! Oh, and I almost forgot. Our royalty-free music comes to us from audionautix.com. That's spelled audionautix.com. Go check them out, and if you can, tell them Daniel Summerall sent you. This has been a Daniel Summerall YouTube video presentation. Thanks for watching, everyone.